Hello, welcome again to the ninth module of this course. I am so excited you stick through to this point. It tells me something good about you, that you are actually somebody that sees something to the end, right? And that's beautiful. I am so excited about this particular module. Why? Because if you don't get this part straight, if you don't understand what we're going to talk about in this module, you will, I pity you. You will be so frustrated, despite the fact that you are a creative, you are talented, but frustration will be your best friend. I promise you. So sit tight, right? You're about to learn how to monetize your skill, even as a beginner. Even as a beginner. So how exactly do you make money in video editing as a beginner? How exactly can you do that? Good. Now I'm going to make this as fast as I can, make it short but very, very loaded. One thing to take note of in your process of trying to make money as a beginner in video editing, one thing you should have fixed, settled, is your why. I told you earlier that I'm not a motivational speaker, so when I'm talking like this, I'm not trying to excite you or make you no. I'm telling you facts. What is exactly, do you understand? So have your why. Okay. There was a time I was just thinking a lot, because that was when I was starting to develop interest in making money. Making money. When I mean money, volumes of money. And at some point I just sat down and asked myself, why exactly? I'm a female. Based on the African setup I grew up in, I don't need to bother myself with, having to be the one taking care of my family. I'm going to marry. Hopefully, God blesses me with one odogu like that. You understand me? Baby get treatment. I don't look like someone that likes stress. I don't like stress. You understand? So, and there's family. I'm not from a poor family, so I'm not going to lack. Really. I'm not going to lack. Why exactly should I even want to make money? Why should I want to be a billionaire? What is the essence? Now, so I'm a Christian and I have my own reasons. Right now I have a pile up of reasons why I should make money, why I need to make money, and I need to make it in volumes, big volumes, right? But this is not about me. This is about you. Why do you want to make money? Why did you even think of taking this very editing course? I know some of you did not even think of taking the course until you heard me talk about the fact that I will teach you how to monetize the skill. Some of you you just saw the video and you saw the flyer, some of you, and nothing. But when you read, you saw the part of how to monetize your skill, and all of that. So why do you need to make money? You need to have that settled. Go and sit down with yourself. If you believe in God, I don't even know why you should not believe in God, but if you shall believe in God, sit down with your God. Ask, why do I need to make money? What is really the need for it? Do you understand? Now that is it. Then in the process of knowing your why, have a mental picture of what you are looking towards in terms of making money. What are you envisioning yourself as? What is your maximum level? What is your elastic limit in your journey of making money? What is it? It's going to help you get focus as you journey towards making money. Not everybody is meant to be a millionaire. That's very true. Not everybody will be a millionaire, and that is not because they are lazy or because they have lesser brains. Not everybody is meant to. So when you understand where you belong, you channel your energy there and mount pressure. Do you get? Where is your financial range supposed to be? I, am I making sense? Good. So have a mental picture. Okay. Have a mental picture of where you want to head to. Then in the process of having a mental picture, if you need help with having building on your mental picture, you could go to places, meet with people that reflect the kind of life you want. Yeah. Go to places, meet with people that reflect the kind of life you want. The kind of life you want to have financially. Go to such places. Go to those hotels, those luxury hotels. Go to those luxury restaurants. It's not bad. Even if you just go and sit down and not order anything, just be looking at the environment. Help your mind. Help your mind. Do something to your mind, please. Do you understand? Good. If you try it, and you will see that when you are in such places and you begin to meditate, it's going to be different, very much different. The last time I was in Transcorp, I went for an event, right? And we were lost. That's just by the way. So went for the event, and I had my typical of me. I had my jotter and my pen. They even gave us a jotter and a pen. Now I noticed something. Okay, I'm gonna make this. When I was in Transcorp and I was taking notes during that event, if you see my handwriting, if you see my handwriting, you would think it's. I went and studied calligraphy or something. My handwriting was good. My goodness, it was good. Then I go back home. I go back to my. I go back home, and I went for another. I go back home. I go back home, and I went to another event. You know, the funny thing was that event, I used the same jotter to jot. The same jotter I had used to jot, the jotter they gave us in Transcorp, you know, for that event. The same jotter was the jotter I used to jot in the latter event. Gosh. That was when I knew what my handwriting actually was. The real handwriting I had always known me to have. It changed. It changed. So what am I saying? Your environment matters. If you stick to a certain kind of environment for a long period of time, you will just begin to act like that environment. Same thing with the people around you. That is why you need to visit some of these luxury places a lot. Even if it's once in a month. Guess what? By the end of the year, you've gone to that place 12 times. And if you happen to get leads, I've told you what leads are. If you happen to get leads from such events, they're not going to be, most likely, they're not going to be anyhow kind of people. They're not going to be anyhow kind of people. Do you understand? So it's going to help your mind. It's going to help you develop and all of that. Go to those kind of places. And the second thing I want to point out to you is